What's up guys, Pendragon DX here and welcome to this week's Road to Ranked Deck Profile. Now guys, I apologise for all the issues with this week. I've had serious issues when it comes to my audio syncing up with my video. Like in the Road to Ranked even guys, I had at one point where it's perfectly synced up and you wait a minute and it is completely out of whack. So not going. This week's videos will be up without any mic audio. Sorry about that guys, I can't do anything about it. But without going further into it, this is the deck profile, so I'm going to go into it, do it. It's the second I'm recording it, the last time the audio was out, so I figured I can record this easy enough with my actual program audio, so why not just do it? So yeah, straight into it. We have triple Bian. We have triple Bixie. Now these two in combo with Giotto are amazing in the fact that you can bring out a Yazi that is nearly indestructible. The only thing that can touch it is the likes of Dark Hole, Raigeki, and a few other cards, because it can be still affected by spell cards. Then you have double Chuen. Now I know some people run Chuen at 3, but I find it works better at 2, because you do get into your hand handy enough. You can summon them whenever you want by any card basically. And I find Giotto is much better. Like, I know people usually run Giotto at 2, but I figured he's a better tuner in the situation, in this deck at the moment. So, why not use him at 3 and Chuen at 2? And that's the way I play it. So, triple Giotto. We have one Piolo, because he's always at 1. He is handy at 1, because he can do what he needs to do. And he doesn't clog up your deck, because he's pretty useless otherwise. You have triple Suani. Suani's the level 4 beat stick of this deck, because he is he sometimes is the only play you can go on for. If you early game Suani, he can get over a few things, he can do some work sometimes, but he's mainly for your combos. As I said, Giotto with him and Bixie lets you go into your Baxia, pops him back, gets 5 inch extra attack, can't be affected by traps. He's a nice card. Then you have Teoti, which is your level 5 card. This card comes out if you need to get over something. Now, I rarely use this for... you never tribute this deck anyway, but he's there because you can use Giotto's effect to get him, or you can use any of their effect to get him. And what he does is your monster cannot be change control. Okay, he cannot be... the monster, some Splinker up in him cannot be change control, but he is handy in the fact that you use him, use Giotto, and use a Bixie in order to bring out your Qiufang, and Qiufang is one of the main cards of this deck, because I'll get into his effect later. But then you have the new cards in the deck, which is Zephyranu, which is a nice card. I haven't used these that much. I am recording this after I've done my road to rank now, because of the issues I went down. This has been recorded after, but he comes in handy. Like, I know I've used him a few times in combos, but he doesn't really get that much effect. Like, you're looking for him to do the fact that you want him to go with Qiufang and obviously get his effect, because he gets his effect when he's pendulum summoned, and you don't really pendulum summon with this deck. I've tried. Then you have Zephyraxi, and he's pretty much the same. You want him in combo with your Giotto and with something else in order to bring out one your extra deck. You then have Dark Hole. It's Dark Hole. We have MST, double MST, Raigeki, triple Upstart because you want to go to your deck like a madman. Then you want triple Yangzing Pad, same reason. It's a Pot of Avarice for this deck, and it can go through the deck. It lets you speed through your deck because you want to get cards to your hand. You want to get Giotto, you want to get Chuen, and you want to get Chuen in your grave for one, but you need to get these cards to your hand. Then you have triple Mistake, because this Mistake does not touch this deck. Now, this Mistake was not my idea. I was looking up different deck profiles of this deck when I was rebuilding my old... Like, I took my old deck and was making changes to it with the new... But I was checking out new things that go in the deck, because I haven't played it in a while. And I've seen people running Mistake. And I realised Mistake do not touch this deck. Sorry, does not touch this deck, because it can do... It doesn't add to your hand. It special summons to the field. So that doesn't mean it touches it. But it stops Necros, it stops Clifforts, it stops Burning Abyss, it stops Talonites. The card is good for this deck anyway. Then you have triple Oasis Dragon Souls. it's basically your own Call of the Haunted, but also the fact that it doesn't make a difference. Like, I could run Call of the Haunted, but Waste of Dragon Souls, it lets you summon them in defense, and it brings them back as worms. So it's a nice card, and it pretty much does the job. Then you have Yangzing Brutality, which basically you want to do that in... Right, say if you have a Bixie set, right? They attack your Bixie with something that can get over it. Like, say they attack with a Clifford. Yeah, let's go with Clifford, right? We then say, if in the damage step you flip your Yangzing, they attack. Once you're in the damage step, once he's flipped, you flip your Brutality. That'll boost his defense up to 4,000. It's a lot of defense. Your opponent will definitely take damage. He'll be safe. Your opponent will end his turn there. At the end of the damage step, Bixie will be destroyed. You can special summon whatever you want from your deck, and it just works nicely, especially if you have this card. Now, Yangzing Creation is one of the main cards in the deck, I'd say, because it's one of the best cards in the deck. When a Yangzing is destroyed, or when a monster is destroyed that you control, you can special summon a Yangzing monster. Now, this card works perfectly in sync with nearly all the effects. Like, Yazi destroys a card, a Yangzing card. If you destroy a Yangzing monster on your side of the field, to destroy a card on your opponent's side of the field. With that in the field, plus their effect, you special summon two Yangzings. Same with Baxia. Baxia destroys one on your side of the field, summon one from the graveyard. With Creation on the field, you'll have Baxia's effect, you'll have your monster you destroyed effect, and you'll have Creation. You set up a whole other synchro straight away. It is really nice in my opinion. It's the best card in the deck for this whole thing. Now guys, extra deck is something I just threw together. Side deck is something I just threw together, and I'm not going to do a deck profile in it. If you want to have a look at it there, go ahead, but it's not set. I'm not using that in match yet. For the extra deck now guys, we have Armades. We have double Baxia, because it's Baxia. We have Beals, because it's Beals, and Beals is insane in this deck since it can make it. Oh, sorry guys, excuse me. Beals is insane in this deck since it can make it, and the fact that with the abilities of Giotto, Suani, and Bixie, he gets 500 extra attack, can't be destroyed by traps, can't be affected by traps, he can't be destroyed by battle in general, and he can't be destroyed by card effects either, so he's really nice in the fact that he eliminates traps from that equation. Or if you get really lucky and get your Chuen, well no, you can't do it with Chuen, sorry, never mind. Then you have Black Rose, because you can nuke on their turn. Simple really, you can let them set up all they want, special summon Black Rose on their turn, get rid of everything they have. Chao Fang, it is one of the main cards of the deck now, if not the main. Basically, this card's effect, I'll just read it out now to you. While this Synchro Summon card is on the field, your opponent cannot activate effects of monsters with the same original attribute as the Yangzing monsters used in the Synchro Summon of this card. When this card is Synchro Summoned, this Synchro Summon card is destroyed by battle or a card effect and sent to the graveyard, you can add one tuner monster from your deck to your hand. Once per turn, when a monster your opponent controls is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can special summon one worm monster from your deck in defense position whose original attribute matches the original attribute of the one that was destroyed. Right? That means no matter what, you have access to every attribute in your deck. Right? So if this card destroys a monster, you can special summon anything for whatever same attribute that was. So say if you destroy a Necros, you'll get a Bixie. Say if you destroy a Burning Abyss, you can summon your Giotto, or you can summon your Tauti. But it's just, they're nice in the fact that you can do that. Okay? And Chao Fang's ability of stopping effects from the cards that are synchro them, you usually summon him with a Tauti, a Tauti, and a Bixie. Now, that combo is really nice in the fact that you stop Necros. I know Unicorn has an effect that gets around it, but that's fine. Then you stop anything that's dark, or you can even summon him this way. You can use him in the fact that you can go with Suani, and you can use Bian. Suani would be more inclined for volcanics or something that's fire based, and that can not always the best combo in the fact that it can negate Clifforts, but it can it's good in that way. But anyway, next card, you have Clearing Synchro Dragon. Now, this card I seen a deck profile on, and this card was used. I tried it and it works. You can negate once per turn during either player's turn when another level 5 or higher monster on the field activates an effect. You can negate the activation, and if you do, destroy it. Once per turn during either player's turn when a monster effect is activated that targets exactly one level 5 or higher monster on the field, you can negate it, and if you do, destroy it. Basically, if this card gets targeted by anything that's level 5 or higher, you can destroy it. Or if a monster that activates a level 5 or higher activates an effect, you can destroy it. It is so basically he can't be targeted, or if you have others set up, they can't be targeted basically. But next card, Crimson Blader for Necros, and because I love Crimson Blader, you have Goyo. It's Goyo. You have Samsara, because when he's destroyed, he can bring back a card from your graveyard or theirs, depending on how you feel. Scrap Dragon, it's Scrap Dragon for the fact that he can pop things. You have Underworld Fighter Belmont, because he's level 4 and he's good. And then you have Yazi. Now Yazi in this deck is one of my favourite cards, because when Burning Abyss were top, this card nearly shut them down. Basically, all you have to do is summon your Johto, send 2 cards, bring Bixie, bring Bian, synchro them into Yazi in defense position. They can't get over it. They have to find a way of. They have to either Raigeki or Dark Hole to get over it. They have to find a way, because he can't be destroyed by battle. He's unaffected by traps. He can't be targeted, and it was just really handy because all they ran was monsters at one stage, and it was really awkward for him to get over it. So yeah, that's really it. So guys, that's it for this deck profile. And guys, I really am sorry for the fact that there was no audio or mic in this week's work, and it'll all be going up today. I'd say about, depending on what time I can get it all, because it's a lot of actual videos to upload. So yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'm PenDragon DX, and goodbye.